My own mom kicked me out. Can you even believe it? I'm Ashley, and I'm 20-something. Old enough to have a job, but not old enough to be treated like dirt by the people who should love me. It all started after my big sister Brittany got married and moved super far away. Suddenly, it was just me and Mom in our house. Now, don't get me wrong, Mom raised me all by herself after Dad went to heaven a few years ago, and I was always thankful for that. But lately, she was acting weird. Even though I helped pay the bills, she started being super mean to me. And guess what? I found out Brittany and her hubby Kevin were whispering in her ear, making her do it. I was so mad at them. I even had secret plans to make them sorry, but that's another story. Living with Mom had become a real pain. Once I got a job at the bakery, I make the yummiest cupcakes. She quit her part-time job at the library. Now she just stayed home all day acting. Like a queen, and I was her servant. Every single day it was, Ashley, is dinner ready? Or I need like $100 this month for stuff. It never stopped. My best friend Olivia always told me to just move out. And I thought about it like a million times. But after Dad left, Mom didn't have anyone else. Brittany and Kevin said no way when I even joked about them taking Mom in. So even though I was getting super annoyed, I couldn't just leave her. But even moms can go too far, right? Just yesterday, I blew up. Mom, I said, trying not to yell, did you take money from my piggy bank again? She huffed and puffed. What? A mean thing to say? I just needed a little cash for a new sweater. A little cash? You never put it back. Can you at least ask me first? Her face got all wrinkly with anger. Do you even know who you're talking to? I raised you. You should be thankful for everything you have. I took a big breath. I know, Mom, but that doesn't mean you can just take my money without asking. Now that I have a job, it's natural for you to chill a bit, but please don't act like I owe you everything all the time. Every fight was the same. She'd say, I raised you, and you owe me, and I just feel stuck. The truth is, I made okay money. Giving Mom some each month wasn't going to make me broke, but it felt wrong that she just expected it and then treated me like her maid. Then one day, the weirdest thing happened. I came home from a long day of frosting cupcakes, and guess who was in my living room? Brittany and Kevin. I hadn't seen them since Dad's funeral, and we hadn't even texted much. Hey, Ashley, Brittany said with this fake sweet voice. Still, got that grumpy face? Ugh, she always did that, even when we were little. Marriage hadn't made her any nicer. What are you doing here? I asked, crossing my arms. Brittany just shrugged. Can't a girl visit her mom? I squeezed my jaw tight. This isn't our old house anymore. Dad's house got sold ages ago. I'm the one paying rent here. Brittany waved her hand like it was no big deal. Don't be such a sourpuss. We're all together again, like a happy family. Before I could even say anything, Kevin jumped in. Honestly, Ashley, with that attitude, no wonder you're still single. I bit my lips so hard I almost tasted blood. This was exactly why I stayed away from them. Then, Mom spoke, her voice all sweet but kind of firm. Actually, Ashley, I've been thinking, maybe it's time for you to move out. My eyes went wide. What? She smiled. Brittany and Kevin are thinking about having a baby, and they want me to come live with them for a while. They even asked me. My chest felt like someone had tied a knot in it. So, you want me to move out so you can go live with them? After everything I've done for you? Mom didn't even look ashamed. You'll be fine on your own, sweetie. You're a big girl now. That was it. I was done. I laughed, but it wasn't a happy laugh. It was a, this is so crazy it's funny laugh. Fine, I said, grabbing my jacket. You want me out? Great. But guess what? I pay all the rent and all the bills. The lease? It's in my name. So when I move? Out? You're all on your own. Their faces dropped faster than a dropped cupcake. Wait, what? Mom stammered. I just shrugged. Guess you'll have to find somewhere else to live. Maybe Brittany and Kevin can take you in after all. Brittany's mouth opened and closed like a fish. Kevin suddenly found the floor super interesting. I walked out that night, leaving them all standing there with their mouths hanging open, and For the first time in forever, I felt free. Did I feel bad? Nope. Not even a little bit. Later that night, after eating a sad, lonely dinner, I heard them all chatting away in the living room. Mom sounded so happy with Brittany there. It was like they were a little club, probably talking about me. And then, something weird started happening. Brittany and Kevin started coming over to my apartment all the time. They'd just lounge around, like they owned the place. "Hey, Brittany," I finally said one day. "What's the deal? This is my place, you know?" "So what?" "You're so annoying," she snapped back. "I'm just worried about Mom, and I want to visit her." "You never seemed worried." "About her after Dad died," I shot back, feeling all prickly inside. "That's none of your business," I said, all huffy. Speaking of which, I was starving. "Cook something, now." Seriously? This was my apartment. Why were they acting like this was their vacation home? "Hey, Ashley, buy me a yummy cake," Kevin suddenly ordered. And then Mom chimed in, "You just got home from work, right? So you're free. Hurry up and go buy it for us, you lazy bones." Lazy bones? Me? The one who paid for everything? It was so weird. Kevin used to hate Mom and avoided her like broccoli. Now they were best buddies, and Brittany? She acted like the queen bee, saying stuff like, "Well, I'm the oldest and Kevin's my husband, so of course we're worried about Mom." They were totally plotting something. I just didn't know what it was yet. A few days later, their sneaky plan finally showed its ugly face. "Ashley," Mom announced one morning, like she was reading from a script, "I've had enough of living with you. I've decided to end this." "End what?" I asked, totally confused. "This life with you. I can't stand living with someone so slow, lazy, and, well, unattractive anymore." "I'm going to live with Brittany and Kevin," she said, all proud of herself. "You're going to live with them?" I repeated, my brain not quite catching up. The couple, who always acted like Mom had the cooties, now wanted her to move in. What in the world was happening? Just then, like they were waiting backstage, Brittany and Kevin walked in. "Brittany, what's going on?" I asked. "You never even called before, and you always said you'd rather eat dirt than live with Mom. What's the big change?" Brittany gave me this super smug look. "Well, it's only natural for the oldest daughter to live with her own mother, isn't it?" She looked down her nose at me. "Don't tell me you have a problem with that." "No, that's not what I'm saying," I stammered. "But then it's fine for Mom to live with you, right?" Was she serious? Even Kevin, who used to run the other way when Mom was around, was nodding like it was the best idea ever. "Why the sudden change?" I asked, narrowing my eyes. "You're just annoying," Brittany said, rolling her eyes. "Anyway, Mom's decided to live with us. We don't need you anymore. Just leave." Leave? After all this time? They had left everything about Mom up to me. I felt this hot wave of anger wash over me. Brittany was so bossy and rude, but it was clear. They were up to something shady. Even though Mom could be a pain, she was still my mom. And I didn't want her to get hurt. "Mom," I said, trying to keep my voice calm. "Isn't it obvious something's going on? Brittany and Kevin haven't even called us in years." Before I could finish, Mom cut me off. "What are you talking about? If anyone's acting weird, it's you." I blinked. "Huh? Mom, what do you mean? Those who just leech off their parents should—" "Just leave," she said suddenly, her voice cold. That was it. In that moment, any love I had left for her just, poof, gone. After all the money I'd given her, all the chores I'd done, all the times I'd put my own life on hold for her, she called me a leech. But then I realized this was their chance to be mean to me. They probably thought they'd won some big prize. Well, they had another thing coming. I started making my own secret plans. "Fine," I said, standing up tall and looking them straight in the eye. "I'll leave right now." Brittany, Kevin, and Mom all exchanged these sneaky little smiles. "Oh, Ashley's finally leaving," Brittany said, trying to sound sad but failing miserably. "Mom, you must be so happy," Kevin added with a grin. "I truly am," Mom beamed. "Now I can go live with my wonderful Brittany and Kevin. I'm on top of the world. From now on, I'll be the one being taken care of." "Thank you, Brittany," Kevin said, all fake and sweet. Oh, thank you too, Kevin, Mom gushed. They all kept patting each other on the back like they'd just won the lottery. I almost laughed, but I had to play it cool. To make my plan work, they couldn't suspect a thing. From that day on, Brittany and Kevin were at my apartment all the time, acting like they owned it. As for me, I was like a ghost. They didn't even see me. But that was okay. It gave me time to pack and get ready. A week later, moving day came. I walked into the living room and Brittany smirked. Well, Ashley, today's the day we say goodbye. We'll take good care of Mom, so don't you worry your little head. Thank you, I said calmly. I'm leaving Mom in your capable hands, okay? Something in my voice made Brittany look a little nervous. Then Mom came over, all smug. I hope you find a nice husband soon, Ashley. It would be a shame to be all alone forever, wouldn't it? Everyone would think you're such a loser. Kevin chuckled, and Brittany tried to hide her smile behind her hand. That's true, I said, just as calm as before. From now on, I've decided to live just for myself. I mean, I don't have to take care of you anymore, right? Mom's face twisted. Just stop talking and get out. I never asked you to look after me, I just shrugged. I was leaving anyway. Ding dong. Oh, looks like they're here, I said, turning to the door. The movers I'd hired were standing outside. As they started carrying out my boxes, I pointed to the living room. Oh, and please take all the big stuff too. You know, the TV, the fridge, the microwave, and that little robot vacuum. Oh, and the comfy couch, the dining table, and my super comfy bed. 3 voices behind me yelled at the same time. Wait, what? They were totally shocked. Yes, everything, I said to the movers, giving them clear directions. Mom finally snapped. What do you think you're doing? Stop this right now. I turned to her, not even a little bit scared. What do you mean? Am I doing something strange? Don't play dumb. Taking all the furniture and appliances? Have you lost your mind? Kevin, whose face was now as red as a tomato, stomped towards me. Hey, listen to your mother. How are we supposed to live without any furniture? You have no right to take everything. Leave it all here and just go. Mom and Brittany were squawking. Right behind him, totally losing it, I took a deep breath and smiled my sweetest smile. It was time for them to understand. Are you guys confused or something? Everything in this apartment, including the apartment itself, all the appliances, and all the furniture, it all belongs to me. This is Mom's place, right? Don't mess with me, Kevin yelled. All that stuff was bought with Dad's money, wasn't it? I knew it. He was such a dummy, just like I thought. He believed Mom had a secret pile of Dad's money, and that's why they suddenly wanted to live with her. Brittany, I said, turning to my sister, aren't you misunderstanding something? I bought everything in here. I've been giving Mom like $2,000 a month to help out. Their faces went all stiff. Those lies you're telling. You just wanted to live with Mom so you could get Dad's money one day, huh? Kevin scoffed. What are you talking about? Mom used up all of Dad's money ages ago, I said, watching Brittany's confident face crumble. She looked nervously at Mom, who was staring at the floor, her face pale. Mom, please tell them. You told us you bought all this stuff, I said. Well, I just wanted to look good, she mumbled. What do you mean by that? Brittany snapped. We only moved in with you because we thought there was money left from Dad. If there's no money, what's the point of living together? Wait, what are you saying? Mom stammered. Didn't you say you'd take care of me because you're the oldest daughter? Brittany crossed her arms. I was just trying to be nice. I lied so we could all live together. When they realized there was no secret inheritance, Brittany got super mad. And Mom looked like someone had just told her Santa wasn't real. What a mess of a family. Mom should have known something was fishy when Brittany and Kevin, who hadn't called in years, suddenly wanted to be her best friends. And if Brittany had paid any attention, she would have known there was no money left from Dad a long, long time ago. As I watched them all fall apart, Kevin suddenly had a bright idea. Hey, maybe Ashley can just live with us again. That would be great. Mom and Brittany perked up like wilted flowers getting water. That's right, Ashley. You should live with us after all. Mom begged. Yes, Ashley, I really do need you, Brittany added, her voice all sweet and fake. Seeing them change their tune so fast, suddenly needing me when they thought they could get something out of it, made me sick. Are you even serious right now? Don't make me laugh, I said, my voice cold. There's no way I'd live with trash like you. I've decided to live only for myself from now on, I continued. Whatever happens to you, I don't care. I looked at the three of them, Mom, Brittany, and Kevin, all sitting there looking totally defeated. Goodbye. Have fun being a happy family, I said, and I closed the door behind me. The lease on the apartment was in my name, and it was up in 2 weeks. They'd probably be kicked out. But honestly, not my problem anymore. About a week after I moved into my cute little new place, I got a call from Mom. Ashley, please, I can't live like this. Come back. No way, I said. Why don't you have your wonderful Brittany and Kevin take care of you? Well, she said quietly, it turns out they quit their jobs and moved in because they thought you still had Dad's money. They're really awful people, aren't they? Yeah, they are, I said, not feeling even a tiny bit sorry for her. I don't even feel like helping anymore. I'm not interested in a family that only cares about money. But Ashley, you're all I have, Mom cried. Mom, I'm busy. Can I hang up now? Before she could say anything else, I ended the call and blocked her number. I was done. Rumor had it that Mom, Brittany, and Kevin got evicted from my old apartment. They used up all of Brittany's savings to move into some dumpy place. Mom still didn't work, and she and Kevin fought all the time. Brittany was the only one working day and night just to keep them afloat. As for me, I was finally free. I saved more money, bought myself nice things, and did whatever made me happy. After all those years of putting everyone else first, I finally chose myself. It wasn't easy, and I definitely had moments.